Hey guys, my name is ROZI. I'm a bow player in New World and I got a really good bow a couple days ago with triple attunement. You can see it right here. And I wanted to make a build around it and I did. So I want to show you my armor, my attributes, and explain a little bit about it and some gameplay clips. So let's dive right into it. Guys, we're in game right now. I'm going to show you my gear. Let's start off with my armor. Okay, so I got a medium headwear with enchanted ward, sided elemental ward, flame conditioning, slash conditioning, thrust conditioning. A lot of conditioning, it's really good. I upgraded this one to 785. Then I have a light chestwear with energizing evade shot, sided physical ward, shock conditioning, thrust conditioning. I got light gloves with enchanted ward, hasted vigor, sided physical ward, thrust conditioning, lifestealer's draught. Then I got attuned leather pants. Now I've heard from people that this is not that good. This is more of a PvE gear piece, but I already upgraded it, so I'm working on my Koya's pants. So that will make my set better, but I need to run Glacial Tarn and I had a long queue today, so I couldn't do it. Anyway, I'll do that tomorrow. Then we have light footwear with penetrating rapid shot, skill perk on it. And then we have another skill perk on it with empowering explosive arrow, sided elemental ward, enchanted ward, thrust conditioning. I have a lot of thrust conditioning because there's a lot more bows around. So if I'm playing it smart, I shouldn't be near melees too much, but my playstyle is a little bit, you know, I'm in there, especially in arena. You don't have a lot of room to move around, so you need to be able to play against melees, also close range. And that is also why I have a rapier to get away from them or to push them away with flourish and finish. Also, repost is still very good in my opinion, so, but right now I'm running FNF. I got a rogue flash on this, deadly flurry skill perk, just a gambit. I could do a rune glass. I just thought of that. I could put a rune glass on that. Anyway, frost attunement, so another attunement, plagued crits. I love plagued crits against healers, although healers don't feel that strong this season, but still I think it's good. And the sun is shining in the game. How beautiful is that? Okay, we move on to the bow, guys. I looted this and I didn't even know it. I checked my inventory. I was just going through my gear and boom, it was there all of a sudden. I think I looted it from an elite chest. I watched my VODs. I couldn't figure it out where exactly, but I think it was an elite chest. I put Keenly Jagged on it. It has something else. I think it had Vorpal on it, but I prefer Keenly Jagged. Then I put an Abyssal Gambit on it, and it has 3 attunements: Frost, Shock, and Arcane. So that is a lot of extra damage, and also split. The damage type is split, and I think that's really strong too. Okay, and then we move over to my jewelry. I got an amulet. I got Vicious to make my crits stronger. I got 2 Vicious in total. And I got Omnidirectional Evade on my amulet. I got Elemental Ward on it, an opal. And then I have 2 protections, Flame and Thrust. Then moving over to my ring, I have Soul Pollen. And this ring has thrust damage, leeching, gambled energy. I think it's really good still. I do need to upgrade it. It's only 700 gear score. Then I'm using Endless Thirst. I am still not a fan, guys. It's too slow healing for me. I need to find a better earring. As you can see, I have a lot of thrust conditioning. I'm doing that because there's a lot of bows around. Bow is pretty strong. Well, very strong. If you play it right, if you have the right bow, etc. If you have the right setup, and if you have the right attributes. So let's move over to my attributes. I have 50 strength, 500 dex when I eat my dex food, and I have 50 con. 50 con is manageable in my opinion. You do need to be able to dodge and kite and everything. Use your abilities on your rapier if you're playing rapier wisely. If you're interested in why did you go 500 dex, isn't that too much? Isn't it useless to go above 350 or 475. I've heard that one too. But guys, I have tested it. Yes, I have tested it on a dummy, and it does give you more damage to go to 500. But keep in mind, you're going to patch some things, okay? So my build might be useless tomorrow or the day after, or maybe it won't be. Maybe it will stay the same. We don't know yet. I'm just saying, keep that in mind. If that is the case, I will pin my own comment in the comment section with a disclaimer, okay? But until I didn't do that, this build should still work, and the information that I'm saying right now with the 500 dex. Then I'll quickly show you my skill trees. Oh, that's trade skills. We better not look at those. Here I'm showing my skill tree real quick. I'm using evade shot. I know it's controversial, but I'm still using it. It's not the best ability. If you're a beginner with bow, I would probably not suggest it, but if you want to get good at using evade, you gotta use it. You gotta play with it. You gotta hit your shot if you want to make it useful. Then all these passives, you 100% always want to go evasive tactics, guys. You do not want to go on the other side. The other side is pretty useless, so you just want to go here. Then I'm using explosive shot all the way down for the extra damage. The radius is smaller, but it's more damage. Some people use arrow range. It says increases the distance that arrows travel before being affected by gravity by 100%. I think this is useless. I have never felt a difference when I turned this on. If you're using rapid shot, I would only pick the first one. If you're PvPing, if you're PvEing, I would definitely go all the way down. Here it says if you hit all 3 arrows, rapid shot cooldown is reduced by 50%. That is huge, right? But hitting 3 rapid shots in PvP is really hard, especially after they implemented free movement. I would just suggest copying my skill tree if you want to run my build. Let's take a look at the skill tree of my rapier. I use flourish and finish, flash, and evade. I picked momentum because I'm not going for a bleed build, okay? So that's also why my flourish and finish ends here and not all the way down. These are just really nice abilities to get away from melees and to iframe with evade, for example. So that was my armor, my attributes, and my skill trees. If also, guys, something amazing that they added is a new UI. You can customize your UI. What you do is you hit escape, you go to your settings, boom, you go to game, you scroll down, you go to HUD, you say HUD layout, you need to select custom 1, okay, custom 1 over here, then edit HUD, edit, boom. Look at this. Isn't this insane? You can change almost everything. You can change the position of where everything is. You can change the thickness of your health bar, the size of your abilities, everything, the positioning. Look, I can just move it around. I can make it bigger or smaller. You cannot change colors. You cannot remove, like, for example here, right? This is what I would love to remove, is these buttons under my abilities, and this one keeps resetting the size of it. But I tried to make it a little bit more like World of Warcraft, and a lot of people were hating on it, guys. A lot of people were like, are you okay? What's going on with your UI? I'm like, dude, it's personal, okay? You can make your own. I like this, okay? So that's amazing. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it was useful. I personally do feel a big difference this season. I do feel like the bow is stronger, especially now that I have this bow with 3 attunements. I was playing with Boltcaster, but it didn't have any lightning harnessing. But this bow does hit hard. I can feel it on mediums, on even heavies. And yes, I'm low HP, but I can manage to play around it, and it's a lot of fun. So let's see what the new patch will bring us, and let's explore, because there's so much freedom this season. It's awesome. So let's keep doing that. I will probably upload a new build again soon, where I maybe tweaked this build or a new one. So thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. Leaving a like and a comment really helps me out as well. Following me on Twitch as well. And thank you so much for watching the whole video. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching and take care. Bye.